What role did rock and roll rumble play in Boston punk? Imagine a small club in Boston where local bands gather to fight for recognition and share their raw energy. That's what the Rock and Roll Rumble was all about. Starting in 1979, it became a key event for Boston's underground music scene. It was held at the Rathskeller, often called the Rat, in Kenmore Square. This venue was a hub for punk and rock bands in the city. The Rumble was a battle of the bands, where groups competed to stand out. It gave bands a chance to perform live in front of a crowd and get noticed. Back then, there weren't many places in Boston that welcomed punk bands. The Rumble filled that gap. It was one of the few regular events where underground bands could showcase their music. The event was closely linked to Boston's punk roots. During the late 1970s, bands like DMZ and the Real Kids were making noise. The Rumble helped connect these bands to larger audiences. It also gave new bands a platform to emerge and grow. The competition was simple but powerful. It focused on local talent and live performance energy. This matched punk's do-it-yourself attitude. Over the years, the Rumble stayed true to its underground vibe. It welcomed punk and punk-influenced bands, even as it expanded to include other rock styles. The event became a staple for Boston's music community. Radio stations like WBCN and later Boston Emissions helped promote the bands that played at the Rumble. This gave the bands extra exposure and helped them reach wider audiences. The event became part of Boston's punk history, a rite of passage for many musicians. It was more than just a contest. It was a gathering point for fans, bands, and industry folks. The Rumble helped keep Boston's punk scene alive and thriving. It also helped bands gain recognition, and sometimes even launch careers outside the city. The Rumble provided a consistent stage for punk bands to perform and grow. It created a sense of community among musicians and fans. It also helped preserve Boston's punk heritage. Many bands that played there went on to bigger things, but they always remembered their roots. The event's legacy is still felt today. It showed that even in a city with limited venues, underground music could flourish. The Rock and Roll Rumble was more than a competition. It was a vital part of Boston's punk ecosystem, helping the scene stay energetic and connected over many decades.